Everybody, if you're hearing this, we are dead tired of not being on break. Wait, what's this?
Yes, that's the stuff.
We're on break.
Yeah.
But, of course, we thought we'd put some bonus stuff up here, some older episodes from our bigsandwich.co
The Big
website.
Sandwich Vault.
That's right. There's thousands of hours of stuff. I don't know. Is that true? Thousands?
Probably hundreds of hours.
Let's say hundreds. Let's say hundreds of thousands.
Less than sign, 1,000 hours.
Perfect. I love that, Mason. So basically we do 4 different things there, a different thing every week, and we thought we'd put one up of those every week until we are back. And we're starting this
From
week.
the grave.
From the grave, Mason. We're starting this week with an episode of We Got This Covered. What do we do here, Mason?
James, what we do is we do a little something where we go through the best and worst of clickbait websites. You know those websites that are like, you'll never believe what Kevin Feige said about the MCU. And then it's like 10 paragraphs and he's like, I think it's good.
Yeah, so basically if you see those clickbait articles and you go to them and then you read it and then you're upset, that's Mason doing that to me.
For weeks. I've been doing it for years at this point.
That's right. So there's a lot of that if you are interested. Of course, you don't have to sign up. You can just listen to this and then just throw your iPod or whatever in the bin. That's fine. Do you have an iPod? Do people still have those?
Yeah.
I don't know, Mason.
Put it on eBay. It's probably worth more than throwing it in the bin.
No, give it to me. I want it. All right. Thanks, everybody. And keep on
trucking.
Trucking on.
Dun, 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 dun. Red hot comic book movie lies shooting up your butthole. We got this covered. We got this covered. Folks, welcome once again to another episode of We Got This Covered. Every episode we delve into the best and worst of clickbait.
Namaste.
And love it.
I'm bringing peace. I'm bringing peace of mind. I'm bringing happiness. I'm bringing joy to this episode.
That's great.
People think I'm a hot-headed weirdo. Not anymore, Mason. I've turned a new corner.
They think that the mere listening of words, or you listening to words, drives you to a boiling rage.
That's right.
About this stuff.
Especially when somebody, sputters out a sentence trying to explain how I listen to words.
Like you listen to a word.
That's right.
And then another word and another word. And you're like, oh, I'm mad about it.
Words in succession. Yeah, but not this week. Namaste.
Oh, you're bringing
Namaste.
He's doing the hands as well. He's doing the prayer hands.
That's right.
He's doing what I recognize as some sort of prayer hands emoji, but in real life.
That's right.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's prayer hands, right? That
I
emoji.
saw it in an app. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or clapping something. Gotcha. Like that. I like to think it's prayer hands namaste.
Because that was quite violent. The
Yeah.
thing you just did there. You caught some sort of fly between your palms. And
That's
you destroyed
right.
it. Okay, James. I thought I would kick this off with a wonderful.
Should we explain what this is? I guess for people. Who
Oh
might
yeah.
not know?
What happens is I am served by my algorithm a bunch of clickbait articles that are like, "Hey, you'll never believe this," and I'm like, "I bet I will believe it."
Yeah,
but maybe
it's not true.
Yeah, but I'll click anyway.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, yeah, this was what I thought it was.
And I'm always like, namaste.
You are like namaste. Yeah. It's very true. You'll be very namaste for this one.
I hope so.
This is from our friends over at InsideTheMagic.net. Oh no, the mere mention of them. But you seem very namaste.
It sounds like a proper Disney website.
Does, but look up the top of this, and I'll just conceal the article so far. But there's a little post-it note stuck on the top, and it says, "Enter
ad?
to win a $150 Disney gift card." Should I click it?
No.
Yeah, I shouldn't click it, should I?
No.
But maybe it looks official though, doesn't it? Some
No,
sort of
it doesn't.
It's handwritten post-it note.
It looks like a bad pop-up. Who would click? Like, you don't need to put an actual post. It's namaste, everybody. Namaste.
And let me tell you, if you're looking for things to click, ads and so forth, boy, you are going to love this particular page because it is
just
rife.
ads, right?
It is out of control.
People complain about ads in the middle of YouTube videos.
Go on.
That's it.
Let me ask you this, James. You would know this. So after many years of just suffering through so many ads, I eventually purchased that YouTube Premium or whatever.
Oh,
it
okay,
is
yeah, good.
For $2 a month or $5 a month or $15 a month or whatever it is. I won't know.
Mr. Richie Rich doesn't even
I won't
care.
know until I get an email from my bank being like, you overdrew.
Why did you do this?
You've spent too much money on YouTube. But I guess my question is, if you run ads on your videos, and you get money.
Yeah.
But if somebody doesn't watch your videos, instead they get the YouTube Premium, do you get some of that money?
Yes, you get a cut
somehow?
of that, as well. Yeah, I don't know what the percentage is of that. I've never really looked into it. But but I always...
Could I nominate your channel to
No.
get all my ad revenue, all the YouTube Premium
No,
revenue?
you can't.
'Cause then it'd
Twitch,
basically be free.
I think there are things you can set up for that, but I haven't bothered to and whatever. And it's like, you can have people donate through YouTube, and I'm like, I'm not doing that.
I'm actually secretly wearing him down here. I'm asking him admin questions about YouTube ads. He's not going to be namaste.
Speaking of
for very
YouTube
long.
ads, I just opened one of the Weekly Planet episodes on the YouTube channel.
Oh, yes.
They're like, I don't think I ever properly monetized this, because if you don't, it just puts 140 ads in it, like automatically.
Oh, no. Like
Yeah.
at random moments.
Yeah, and I normally put in like probably 4 or 5 over in like a
Yeah.
hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many are there?
Well, this was on an episode of Attack of the Clones we did, the
Oh, yes.
extended one. There was like 15 ads.
That's too many
and
ads.
that's like a 45
That's
minute.
upsetting to people.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of things that are upsetting to people, this is an article from InsideTheMagic.net. Now, recently we just saw the big finale of Moon Knight. People
I
are loving
remember how
it.
big it was.
Overall, how did you feel about that?
It was fine as a
great.
finale. I liked the series, but I thought
Yeah.
the finale was all right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Again, I reckon if I rewatch that as one block, I'll enjoy it more.
Are you going to, though?
Maybe.
Hmm.
Or maybe I'll just watch that final episode again because there were some fights that were pretty sweet. Anyway, this article is entitled "Marvel's Oscar Isaac ditches Disney for Universal Studios."
Is that true?
He's already jumping ship, James.
I didn't know he could do that legally.
Well, he's allowed. This is April the 20th, so even before that final episode, he's like, "I'm out of here."
I'm aghast. Look how aghast
And let me
I
tell
am.
you this: in addition to so many ads, there's just many smouldering pictures of Oscar Isaac. He's looking great. Let me tell you.
Wow.
You will get no clues as to the contents of this article, though. I'm only give you a little sneak peek. Actor Oscar Isaac is on top of the world with Marvel's Moon Knight, but the Avenger just made a massive jump to Universal Studios that no one was expecting.
What?
And then there's a smouldering photo, and there's a link to another article.
Okay.
Marvel star confirms worst. Raimi removed scenes from Doctor Strange 2.
I knew it.
Then there's a video, but I'm not going to click it. And then there's an ad. Upon making his Marvel Universe debut in X-Men Apocalypse as the titular villain, every
remember.
Marvel fan hoped to see more of the Poe Dameron Star Wars actor throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I know I did.
Flash forward to 2022, Isaac is in the Marvel spotlight as Mark Spector / Stephen Grant in the Moon Knight streaming series, breaking barriers throughout the MCU of how far a Disney series can go in terms of language and violence.
Oh, absolutely.
Add a smouldering photo.
Ooh.
Isaac is a fan favourite actor and Disney's go-to man for numerous events, including presenting Oscars at the Academy Awards. How ironic. I added that. Little,
You did.
little colour text there.
Because I was going to say, that's a very clever joke.
I'm very clever.
Yeah.
That was me, though. Anything else that's clever is also me. Presenting Oscars at the Academy Awards. Oscar Isaac.
Namaste.
Ironic. To sharing inside looks at new entertainment experiences such as the Star Wars Galactic Cruiser at the Walt Disney World Resort. Add smouldering photo. He's at the Disney World.
I'm loving this so far, Mason.
Yeah. Related, Sam Raimi breaks silence on No Way Home. Shares thoughts on Tobey Maguire. You don't have to click that. He likes Tobey Maguire. That's why.
He likes Tobin Maguire?
Yeah. Then there's an ad. Oscar Isaac is a family man, often frequenting the Orlando, Florida area to take a break from Hollywood between filming Dune Part 1, 2021, and Moon Knight. When he's so close to the Walt Disney Company in so many aspects, it seems nearly impossible to indulge in any of their competitors' offerings, especially Universal Studios Orlando Resort.
It seems impossible to me.
Smouldering photo ad. That rule doesn't apply to Oscar Isaac, however, as the actor just made waves by visiting the Universal Studios Orlando Resort ahead of Moon Knight's biggest episode. So yes, James.
They papped him there?
Yeah, there's a little photo of him in front of the
They
globe.
got him!
Yeah.
They got him!
They got him.
Yeah.
Marvel and Universal fans were quick to flip out after seeing Oscar Isaac standing in front of the iconic Universal Studios globe in Orlando, Florida, exclaiming that they have given anything to see the actor in person. Series of tweets. Ad.
They said family man. Has he got kids?
Great question. I think he does.
Oh, great. Terrific.
Many kids. Anyway, they got you. He didn't jump ship for all Universal Studios.
Oh, he was just at the
He
thing.
just went. Just went.
I was just looking at the things that he was in. Like, I'm trying to find a movie just quickly that's from Universal, just to be like, he's probably done one before. I can't find one off the top of my dome, but that's nothing. That's a nothing thing.
I know.
So it wasn't even like they didn't even pretend that something had happened.
I mean, there's more to
like
the
there was some rift that had happened.
Let's find out. Let's go through the rest of the article. Ad.
God no.
Oscar Isaac is one of the most beloved figures in the entertainment industry, clearly reflected in the hilarious comments left by fans wishing they'd have a chance to see the Ex Machina 2014 actor strolling through Universal Studios Orlando while making their way to the Wizarding World for some butterbeer. More about Moon Knight. Moon Knight follows Stephen Grant, Oscar Isaac, a mild-mannered gift shop employee who becomes plagued with blackouts and memories of another life. Stephen discovers he has dissociative identity disorder and shares a body with mercenary Mark Spector.
Addams Family, in particular, Addams Family 2 was released by Universal Pictures.
Nice.
So he probably gets free for life stuff there because
That's true, yeah.
He's Gomez or whatever.
Also, it said It said Marvel fans and Universal Pictures fans. There aren't any.
Yeah, what are we talking about here?
There aren't any Universal Pictures fans.
What is a Universal Picture fan? What
Moon
does that
Knight,
even
James.
look like?
Maybe this paragraph will shed some light.
I love it.
Moon Knight stars Oscar Isaac, Mark Spector, Moon Knight, Stephen Grant, Mr. Knight, Ethan Hawke, Arthur Harrow, and May Calamoy, Layla Al-Faouli, Kevin Feige, Louis Desposito, Victoria Alonso, Grant Curtis, Brad Winterbourne, Oscar Isaac, Mohammed Diab, and Jeremy Slater are the executive producers. Trevor Waterston and Rebecca Kirsch serve as co-executive producers. Jeremy Slater is the head writer. Oh, boy, this just keeps going.
Universal have Fast and Furious. They have Jurassic Park. They have the Jaws series. They have the Sing series. They have the Despicable Me Minions and that. So I would say like those are all good, solid franchises.
Yeah.
But I had to look up which of those were Universal.
It's all right. There's only 4 more paragraphs to go in this.
Is that all? And how many ads?
No more ads.
Namaste.
I mean, after the 4 more paragraphs.
Then there's more
All
ads.
right, okay. But let me tell you, you're going to love these last 4 paragraphs.
I bet I'm not Mason.
Marvel Universe is... Namaste, James.
Namaste, yes.
The Marvel Universe is becoming much more than iconic characters / Earth's mightiest heroes like Star-Lord, Peter Quill, Chris Pratt, Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., Captain America, Chris Evans, Thor, Chris Hemsworth, Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch, The Winter Soldier, Sebastian Stan, Hawkeye, Clint Barton, Jeremy Renner, Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, Scarlett Johansson,
Yes.
and Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, Brie Larson. Tom Holland's Avenger, Spider-Man is leading the way for Marvel Cinematic Universe newcomers Kate Bishop, Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan, Iman Vellani, Moon Knight, Oscar Isaac, Agatha Harkness,
A list of people, I get it.
For SEO. She-Hulk, Tatiana Maslany, Eternals, Athena, Angelina Jolie, and more, especially with his next Spider-Man trilogy that's currently in the works. Smoldering picture of Oscar Isaac. The Super Wildcard series Moon Knight is streaming exclusively on Disney Plus, leading up to the release of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness on May the 6th, 2022.
I've already seen that,
Last
Mason.
paragraph, James. Then you're in the clear. More about Universal Orlando.
Namaste!
Universal Orlando Resort is home to many thrilling and epic attractions that you won't want to miss. You can experience Hogsmeade, which includes Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure, and the Flight of the Hippogriff, as well as Jurassic Park River Adventure, the all-new Jurassic World Velocicoaster, Skull Island Reign of Kong, the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, the Incredible Hulk Coaster, and much more at Universal Islands of Adventure. Picture of the Universal Globe.
Full disclosure.
Wait, there's another paragraph.
Full disclosure, though.
Yep.
That all sounds amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
Universal Orlando is also home to Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem, The Simpsons Ride, E.T. Adventure Ride, Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. Probably thought those goblins. Gringotts.
We're going to get you with goblins.
Men in Black Alien Attack, Hollywood Ripper Ride Rocket, and much more. All next door at Universal Studios, Florida. Universal's largest park, Epic Universe, is currently under construction and is set to be finished by 2025. Call to action, James. Are you a Universal Studio or Disney fan, or both? Comment below.
Right. Fuck you in the comments. Fuck you. Write that 10 times and then write namaste.
Now, James, you might think to yourself,
Yeah.
What's very obvious and painful clickbait? There's no way anyone could fall for that. Let me just... It's in my favourites. I've saved
So
it.
you're saying that you did not fall for it?
I didn't fall for it, James.
Okay, well, you clicked
I thought
on it.
something's up
Well,
here.
you clicked on it, Mason.
Well, here's a little comment.
If you didn't do this, would you have clicked on that?
No.
Yeah, okay, I guess not then. I mean, it's easy to say that, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe I would have.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm clued in. Here's a comment. This is from Shh. Just SH.
Oh, shh.
Yeah. I'm proud he stood up and left Disney. He put his morals above all else. I've loved Disney since a kid, but they've become a company pushing into political oligarchy dangerous to our country, and I will not support their activities with 1 cent for anything associated with Disney movies, parks, kids shows, merchandise, or anything. They are supposed to be strictly entertainment, but is not a propaganda machine like used on children in communist countries, and is very disappointing. They removed all references to boys and girls to people in park audio recordings because they believe there are no boys or girls, and absolutely indoctrinating my children. I won't support any company indoctrinating anyone to think anything, and least of all those aimed at programming children. All of this woke ideological stuff is designed to rip us apart, and unless we stand against it, we won't have a country. Take care and don't give anything to anything associated with Disney. My kids will be fine with alternative similar entertainment.
Lead's a hell of a metal, isn't it?
Sure is, yeah. Just some heavy metals into the brain.
I believe that lead thing has. Yeah. You know, that's like
and too much Facebook as well. I think
too much Facebook, too much lead. You know.
Yeah.
Just good lord. Yeah. I mean, it's not that person's fault because there's so many people that like just peddle garbage. And there's so many things you could attack Disney for, you know what I mean? But just like a half-hearted attempt to be somewhat inclusive.
Yeah.
It's nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Here's the voice of reason, though, in the comments.
Oh, here we go.
Name has said, everyone involved with this article should die in a fire.
There we go.
I think that's a... And then somebody after that has written, change that to site and you'll be correct. So...
Very good.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, here's another... Look, voice of reason is back, different person.
Okay.
They need to make changes to the Mummy ride. It's given a lot of people whiplash in one part of the ride. I'm surprised there hasn't been a lawsuit yet that I know of.
Excuse me?
The
A
Mummy
lot
ride
of people.
is giving people whiplash.
Yeah, because there's too many sexy people in those movies.
That's very
That's
true,
the whiplash I'd be experiencing.
A man that will never visit this site ever again. Well, you're missing out, I think, because that was excellent. I think that article was some primo clickbait.
Where are you going to go for your information about what park Oscar Isaac is at?
Universal Studios, Florida, Hollywood.
Yeah, Oscar Isaac's Instagram, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah. Interesting stuff. Wow. I can't believe we're already done for the week. Fantastic.
We're
Thanks,
not done.
Mason.
We're gonna burn through some more.
Namaste, my fucking heart, Mason, and brain all over these fucking walls.
This is very exciting.
Please go on.
Okay. Marvel. We're gonna stay on InsideTheMagic.net this week, I think.
Wow.
You know it's good when it's .net.
It's
Name
true.
the bad .net. You can't do it.
ComingSoon.net is a good one, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
You want to know my secret every week
What's
for
that?
news?
Yeah, go on.
As I'm collecting news during the week, if I want the mainstream stories, I usually use ComingSoon.net. That is the one that I go to. They're
Interesting.
really good with their sources.
So if I needed something for my segment, one bit of news, I could go to ComingSoon.net.
Exactly.
Interesting. Although maybe I could go with the more,
They're a good aggregate of the main stuff.
Right.
You're not going to get your weird obscure thing, or your I'm trying to think of an example of something smaller that they might not do. And yeah, they do more official kind of announcements and stuff. Yeah.
Any clickbait?
No, not really.
Well, here comes some clickbait. Fuck. Sounds like you have not had your recommended weekly dose of clickbait. Fuck. Same writer, by the way.
Okay, fine.
Marvel star confirms worst. Raimi removed scenes from Doctor Strange 2. With countless cameos, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is set to explode with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Still, one Marvel star just confirmed terrible news for the Marvel movie.
Oh, whoa. Are we spoiling this movie? I guess we're not. Do we have to?
I don't think we are spoiling it.
Kill.
Yeah. The legendary return of director Sam Raimi, Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2, yep.
Not Spider-Man 3.
No.
It doesn't say that.
No.
To the Marvel Universe with Doctor Strange revitalized Marvel's
You just say the
community.
Spider-Man trilogy.
Yeah, but that doesn't...
Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. Yeah, you're right.
Doctor Strange revitalized Marvel's community of loyal fans, especially ones who have long hoped that Raimi would return to the directing chair for Spider-Man 4.
You think I don't know that, Mason?
Well, this article assumes you don't.
Well, I do.
And you're reading it, so...
I'm not.
Leading Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This is like an audiobook, but for clickbait articles. You've got some dulcet tones. You imagine you're about to take off on your plane ride or whatever.
I won't.
And you're like, I better put this clickbait audiobook in my ears. Leading Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Sam Raimi promises more mind-blowing experiences than every Marvel fan could imagine. Still, one of Raimi's closest friends and one of the most infamous Marvel actors may have confirmed that the director's vision has been cut down with post-production editing of significant scenes.
Wow.
Bruce Campbell, one of Sam Raimi's closest friends and lead actor in Evil Dead, 1981, the film that kickstarted both Campbell and Raimi's careers, is appearing in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness in a mysterious role, with many claiming he's finally becoming the villain Mysterio, something that was planned to occur in the unmade Spider-Man 4. Is he? We'll never tell.
We can't.
Because this is spoiler-free. Nonetheless, Campbell has had an inside, I think maybe it's an inside look.
No.
Insight throughout much of the film's production, often giving the press and fans updates on how Sam Raimi's superhero vision is coming along. Now, however, Campbell confirms some terrible news that no fan wants to hear.
Terrible news.
Sam Raimi
has
had to add scenes that Marvel told him he had to shoot, and he's removed scenes that no longer apply.
Yeah, probably.
Bruce Campbell's full quote reads, "The Marvel guys, they make 8 of these movies at the same time, so they're always updating storylines. So my buddy Sam Raimi has had to add scenes that Marvel told him he had to shoot, and he's removed scenes that no longer apply. So until May rolls around, I don't think Benedict Cumberbatch even knows if he's in this movie or not." That's fun stuff. I love Bruce Campbell.
I think he does. Oh, yeah.
I reckon he's probably in it, though, because we have seen it and he is in it.
I've got something to show you. I got sent this by someone. I'm not going to do this in the main show. And if you ask me about it, anybody ask me on Twitter, I'm going to deny I ever showed you this.
Wow.
but somebody sent me this cut character, and I'm pretty sure this is real.
Huh.
Yeah.
There you go. What is that from?
That's from the Wanda fight, and I'll just tell everybody. But again, I'll deny it.
Okay, but like, where was this footage taken? Where was this shot taken?
From in the movie, do you mean?
No, like who took the photo and where were they?
I don't know. Well, so basically, it's so Ghost Rider was supposed to be in this movie.
Oh, is that not Dormammu?
No, it's supposed to be Ghost Rider.
So that's not a spoiler because he's not in it.
He's not in it. And there was a bunch of other people that apparently were going to be in it that they shot and actually took out. So yeah.
So who sent this to you? I assume
I can't say.
Oh, so this might be somebody in the industry.
And look, I know, like, I'm not an insider guy. I don't usually have any insider information.
Right.
But I have this.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, I will. I can't say anything else.
Let me ask you this though, James.
Yeah.
What if? And we'll get to this article.
Yeah.
We're nearly at like 20. Let's just do this article and wrap it up.
Okay.
Maybe I'll find another one. Maybe I'll find another delightful article.
Sure.
But what if? Name of a Marvel TV show. But what if Marvel are out there like we've got to find the rat?
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll put we'll show the movie. We'll show a rough cut of this movie to a bunch of people we think are rats.
Yeah.
And we'll put a different guest cameo appearance in each one. Like we'll put a different one.
Possible,
in each one.
yeah. Because this is.
And then if this leaks, people will be like, was this guy?
Someone gets fired.
Yeah.
But I also.
It was James's mate.
I also got it through a person who got it through a person. So
Well,
it didn't
also
even
that,
come
yeah.
directly to me.
That's true.
And also, it might not be real. So
That's what I'm saying. It's probably not real. It's probably a trap.
Yeah. Or it's not real at all.
It's really not Dormammu.
No. Oh, do you want another look?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty blurry.
So James, send it to my phone. I won't put it on Twitter.
Mason,
James,
I don't trust you to do that.
James, send it to my phone.
I really shouldn't be fired. I shouldn't be doing. I hope no one gets fired for this.
Well, then we'll cut it out.
No, it'll be fine.
How about we just cut out the name of the guy? Oh, yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We could probably leave it in.
Okay, great.
It's fine. It's probably fine.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, let's keep it going.
Okay. Sam Raimi has reportedly removed and added scenes from Doctor Strange in alignment with Marvel Studios' vision of the film. While it's safe to say that Multiverse of Madness will be a smash hit, it's nerve-wracking to hear that the 2 hour and 6 minute movie might become even shorter. Upon learning that this Doctor Strange sequel would only run for 2 hours and 6 minutes,
Yep.
Marvel fans fear the numerous cameos, Wolverine, Deadpool, Ghost Rider, Superior, Iron Man, that were rumoured to appear had been cut indefinitely. Interesting.
Yeah.
While Bruce Campbell is an infamous...
That's none of the names that I heard.
That's
by
true.
the way, yeah.
While Bruce Campbell is an infamous Joker and loves leading the press on wild goose chases, he does love that.
He loves it.
This revelation from the Doctor Strange star comes at a hasty time.
It's true.
A hasty time, James.
It's true, I said.
More about Doctor Strange, something, Doctor Strange, lots of ads. The Marvel Universe, James, is becoming much more than iconic characters, Earth's mightiest heroes like Star-Lord, Peter Quill, Chris Pratt,
I
Iron
remember.
Man, Robert Downey Jr., Captain America, Chris Evans, Thor, Chris Hemsworth, Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch, The Winter Soldier, Sebastian Stan, Hawkeye, Clint Barton, Jeremy Renner, Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, Scarlett Johansson, Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, blah, 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 blah. James, call to action. What new Marvel character do you want to see in Doctor Strange? Comment below, bearing in mind the movie is finished and released and we've already seen it.
But what new character would I like to see?
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, I reckon.
Yeah, nice.
What would you like to see?
That guy, and he was like a space trucker guy, and he had a CB radio in his brain.
Oh, Mac Force Man or whatever.
Yeah,
What's
that
his
guy.
called?
Yeah. Something less like Trucker One or something.
Yeah.
That guy would've
Did
been
you
good.
leave the door? It's very cold,
I
Mason.
did leave the door open.
It's too cold in here now.
I thought the dog would be coming in and out.
You're the only one coming in and out.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm back, yeah. I do believe that a bunch of people were cut.
Yeah, right.
And I don't know for what reason. Maybe for like they're using them down the line or whatever. But yeah.
But I think the thing about Disney is as well, they're not going to release that. They're almost certainly not going to release that like as just bonus material and be like, "Hey, look what we cut out! Isn't this funny?"
No,
they might.
you might
we
get
didn't
some-
cut out anything. We didn't make any mistakes. We didn't change our minds.
Sometimes like they might release a concept art and be like, there was thought of putting this person in. Like, remember they released the America Chavez concept art for the last Spider-Man?
That's right.
She was
yeah.
supposed to be the dimensional
right.
force rift person. Yeah. Cool, Mason, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the end of the episode, isn't it?
Look, that'll wrap it up. But here's look.
Let's do one more. Why not?
Okay, let's do
I'm
it.
feeling not very namaste
See,
today.
very namaste. James, this is also from InsideTheMagic.net.
Wow.
Black Panther has officially been replaced in Avengers. Let's cut to the chase. There's a lot of photos of the movie Black Panther, but they're talking about the comic book.
Yeah.
That's how they got us. Just endless photos from the movies. And there it is. But they're talking about the Jason Aaron, comic book run, Avengers, and that's how they get you.
Absolutely, they do.
They tricked us all. I certainly thought when I saw this one, I'm like, they're definitely talking about the movies.
Yeah.
Not about. They're not going to do a very, very cheap bait and switch, and just be talking about the comic books where anything can happen and frequently does. And it's it doesn't cost tens of millions of dollars to hire a different actor when they
Absolutely.
when they move some characters around. When they replace Iron Man with Black Panther, they just do it with different coloured pencils. So
Exactly. Actually, I might have a clickbait for this week.
I would love to hear
Would
it.
you be so bold as to let me bring this in?
Let's see how namaste I
This
can
is
say.
this is from the Weekly Planet Reddit, actually.
Have we done this before? Have we
No,
switched it
this
around?
is I don't know if we have.
Okay, because I don't know how I'm going to feel.
This one is interesting and also definitely wrong. So that's why I want to. I mean, maybe down the line.
Okay,
but,
right.
Here we bloody go, mate. Here we go. So this is by Screen Geek.
Oh, James, actually, I do have one more because I searched for clickbait.
Yeah.
In my email app, and coming soon on Netflix, David Spade, Nothing Personal.
Wow.
Just that clickbait.
Is that his new comedy special?
David Spade riffs on the humiliations of doctor visit, Lima seasons in paradise, falling for clickbait, and the one selfie he can never get right. I bet it's his dick. Right? It'll be his dick, right?
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun that he has a dick.
Okay, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. You
Okay,
never think about
let's
celebrities
hear
having
about
dicks.
it. All right.
It's from Screen Geek. Exclusive. WB considering replacing Ezra Miller as the Flash
Whoa.
with Dylan O'Brien.
Who's that? Is that Conan O'Brien's brother?
Yeah. You know Dylan O'Brien.
I don't.
He's from Maze Runner. He's the Maze Running boy.
Oh, he's got the maze running sweatshirt on, I guess.
He is the Maze Runner. You don't know Dylan O'Brien?
No.
He's really good.
I've not seen the Maze Runner.
No, but you've seen Dylan O'Brien.
I've seen the Maze Runner, the Scorch Trials, obviously. I've seen the Maze Runner, the Death Cure.
I mean, the first one's the best one, probably.
I haven't seen any of them. Or maybe I have seen it's not important.
Yeah. You should look up more pictures of Dylan O'Brien and figure out
fine.
where, because I'm telling you, he's known.
I don't want to
man.
ruin my algorithm, though. I don't want to.
All right, fine. I'll look it up and I'll name some things until you figure out what Dylan O'Brien is in Mason.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh,
Is he related to Dylan Moran?
Yes.
Is he related to him?
No, they're not related.
Looks a bit like Harry Styles.
He's got that vibe. Okay.
Here he is at Comic-Con.
Yep. He was in Love and Monsters. Did you watch that?
Which one was that again?
There's one where like there were monsters on Earth because of radiation.
Oh, I don't think so.
Did you watch any of the Maze?
Was he in Bumblebee?
He is Bumblebee.
Oh, he's the voice of
He's
Bumblebee.
the voice of Bumblebee.
Because I see he's in front of a Bumblebee marquee.
Yeah. But he does a good Bumblebee actually.
So
He
the
goes
4
like,
lines in the movie where he speaks.
yeah, but he's good.
Yeah, all right.
I like him.
Okay.
Anyway, I hope it doesn't turn out that he's horrible and cancelled. I feel like that's bitten me in the ass multiple times.
Sure.
Where I'm like, he seems fine, and then it's like, oh no, or whatever.
Vulture magazine says Dylan O'Brien was accidentally run over by a car on
Yes.
the set of.
Yes.
Find out, won't we?
Was it Maze Runner? One of the
Maze Runner.
Yeah, he was in a horrible accident. They didn't know whether he was going to make a recovery.
Wow.
Yeah.
On the death cure. Mm-hmm. But I bloody hope they found the bloody death cure.
I mean, they seem to have because he's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways, as the controversy...
We're going to use the death cure. The props department actually made a death cure.
As the controversy surrounded actor Ezra Miller continued to add up, many fans are anxious to know what will happen.
I'm listening with rapt attention.
All of these are misgendered, so I'm going to try and drop in theys. I might miss one, but I'm going to give it my best shot,
All right,
okay?
great.
With their character, the Flash. He's a staple of the DCEU, as in the Flash is.
Okay.
And it was expected that they'd be appearing in many more films in the coming years. But knowing the allegations against Ezra Miller, not to mention several arrests, everyone knows that many other actors have been cancelled for far less.
Oh, yes,
But
it's
also, many other actors don't have ongoing franchises where they can't quite cancel them just right yet. You know what I mean?
I get it, yeah.
With that in mind, we've learned that Warner Brothers is considering their options when it comes to replacing Ezra Miller.
Whoa.
It's unclear how many actors have topped WB's list to replace Ezra Miller as the Flash. However, one such name that a source close to the situation has informed us about is Dylan O'Brien. The 30-year-old actor is known for his roles in television and film, including the MTV series Teen Wolf. He also played the lead character in Love and Monsters. Of course, fans will have their own pick for who could be the next Flash. One popular choice is Grant Gustin. He's an easy choice because he already plays the version, etc., and so forth. Having said that, it would potentially also be difficult to transition Grant Gustin from the Arrowverse to the DCEU, etc.
Fake. they'd just be like, I fell out of a portal.
I fell into a portal.
Fell
and
into
I
a
fell
portal
out
and
into
out
another
of a portal, yeah.
In any case, it might be best to go with someone new like Dylan O'Brien for replacing Ezra Miller, although it still remains a mystery as to how such a change will fit into the DCEU's narrative with Warner Brothers Discovery eager to have an overhaul of the property. However, there could be any number of changes that would allow that to work, and as such, etc. Who cares, etc. I want like specifics. Do they mean after the movie? Do they mean they're going to replace Ezra Miller in the movie?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Great question.
Yeah, so there you go. Look, they've probably at least talked about it.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
But it would come down to money, and that would cost a lot of money, and it would be hard to get a performance.
It is wild, though, that
It can be done.
Yeah, like the absolute gold standard at this point is replacing Chris D'Elia with
Tignataro
in Army of Dead, like seamlessly.
But, she's in it for like
That's true,
6 minutes maybe.
But I wonder how much Ezra Miller is in this Flash movie, honestly.
How much? How
It's
well?
mostly Batman
How
at this
well
point.
do you think you could deep fake it though?
Oh, very well at this point.
Yeah,
I don't know. Use that Star Wars technology.
Yeah, but there's also with deep fakes you have to get the face shape has to be similar. Have you noticed the person they got to do Mark Hamill in the
he looks
second
quite
time
similar
Yeah,
otherwise,
he's structured like his face is very
Yeah,
similar. You can't just
right.
put someone's face on anybody.
That's true.
It's quite complicated.
But at the same time, if he's got the Flash mask on, it's just this big.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if you go, actually, he's always got to keep the mask on. If you were like,
yeah, you could CGI the mask on for most of it.
you could go like, the dimensional radiation means I can't take my mask off because otherwise I'll turn into a skeleton or whatever, and then
Or maybe just keep the mask on.
keep the mask
You
on.
don't
the whole
explain
time.
it.
Yeah.
A lot of The Force Awakens has Kylo Ren's mask is CGI.
Yeah.
Because when he reveals to Rey, when he's like, "Hello, I'm beautiful." He revealed his face much, much earlier.
Oh, right.
But they wanted to like keep that surprise, so the mask is a lot of CGI in that. Anyways, wow, it's good to bring my own clickbait
Isn't it?
to this terrible thing we do. Namaste.
People are always like, "Oh, you can't bring Grant Gustin in. He's a TV guy." It's good. He's
I
good
mean,
in
and
that.
also like, so many people started
in TV, right? Yeah.
Clooney is the classic example,
Yeah.
and he's the only one.
That's right.
I wish I could. He was in Roseanne, and then he was in Ocean's 11.
That's true.
Yeah, and I don't think he's done anything else since then, has he?
Not before or since.
Yeah, there you go.
If you think he was an ER, you're wrong.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, thank you for listening to this. It's very important this week. No snitches.
Absolutely.
Don't
no
be snitching
snitches.
on people because it could get somebody fired for that thing, which may or may not even be true. And if
Right.
you ask me about it, I will deny it or ignore you entirely.
That's true.
Yeah. Anyways, if you got any clickbait, send it through to
send it to me.
weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com.
Put clickbait in the subject line.
Yep.
And then I'll know it's clickbait.
That's right. Exactly. And remember, no snitches.
Snitches, folks.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.